Andres Viri Elegraskopal and Robili and Briaski Paraskipal. Bilal Handros Ekefeteli Higros Ekapian Egruman de Bruan Ekipaskipal. 2 decades on this earth, with 4 years truly living. The new life meant for me that by the cross was given. And all I can say is, it's been only by God's faithfulness. A faithfulness to which this words will be a testament. Let me tell you a bit about this young boy you're seeing here. I was curious recently and asked my mom how my name came about, and she relayed to me the circumstances surrounding my birth. A prolonged labor and an eventual C-section on Tuesday, the 4th of June 2002. I came into this world, shriveled looking and not in a good state. Spent my first 10 days at the hospital just so they could preserve my life. My parents were really grateful to God, hence my name, Temitope, meaning mine is worthy of thanks or gratitude. Growing up in a Christian home, you would think I had this whole Christian thing figured out. I didn't understand life as much as I do now. A journey of 1,000 miles, they say, begins with a step. I might not recall when I took my first step in this world, but I remember the first one I took consciously preparing my place in eternity. I found Christ. Before then, I was leading a life not mine and not his either. I lived a life of pleasing men, did a lot of things all for the clout. Looking back to how it was then, I wasn't satisfied at all. None of it brought me genuine happiness, not until my eyes were open. Standing here today, I'm proud to say the life I now live in the flesh, I live by the faith of the Son of God who loved me and gave himself for me. To the lover of this young man is as though you love no man more than you love me. Don't get me wrong, he loves you all. But with you, God, it has been nothing short of unconditional, overwhelming, unfailing internal love for me. Minus thanks. Words are nothing I can bring to the table will quantify. I mean, you have watched me so closely from the time you formed me in my mother's womb up to the time I was able to think for myself, even saying all those times that I didn't need you, you still covered me. I was and I'm still always on your mind. I mean, you had even written about me in your book, all the details and everything. Kai, my hiding place. You always come through with songs of deliverance in those dark days when it felt like the weight of the world was on my shoulders and my heart was overwhelmed. You were there to carry my burden. I ran away sometimes angry and lost till you stayed and found me every time. I could never hide from you. Thank you for being my anchor. Your grace and mercy have spoken for me innumerable times. I didn't even have to utter a word. I'm grateful for life so far. I've acquired experience, hoping to acquire more. Entering into the next decade with more knowledge and love and passion for Christ and the things of his kingdom. I burn for Jesus, and with that fire I will light the entire world up. I will stay in my Father's presence all the days of my life. There is really not a place I would rather be. For better is one day in the courts than 1,000 elsewhere. I don't mean to say that I've already achieved these things or that I've already reached perfection, but I press on to possess that perfection for which Christ first possessed me. My name is Adequate Temitope Isaac, the worshipper, lover, and son of God. I'm complete in Christ.